Hey, welcome to another video. So a common thing I see with people that are just starting a new OnlyFans management agency is they put the effort in to create this gorgeous looking website before they've even got a girl, before they've even started making money. So I thought I'd make a video about it, breaking down the reasons why you may not need to do that. Hey, I'm Bjorn Olsen from YourOFEmpire.com, owner of Your OnlyFans Empire, an OnlyFans management agency managing girls in the top 1% from all over the world, completely remotely. No office, hence the different hotel rooms and all my different videos. Check us out at YourOFEmpire.com or at YourOFEmpire on all major social media platforms. But for now, let's get back to the video. So to clarify it a bit more, when you're starting out, so we'll go to starting. Oh wow, look at this bloody. When you're starting out, first rule of business, well, I don't know if it's really a first rule of Fight Club. When you're starting this goes for any business. When you're starting a business, you want to minimize the overheads before you've even got money coming in. You want to prove out the concept, make some money before you go investing. I wanted to actually, that's right. The reason I wanted to make this video was because over the years, straight out of high school, I was always, starting some business and selling this, selling t-shirts, selling cans of Coke. I was even selling cigarettes behind the school back in high school. Always selling something right from right from birth. But when, aside from selling the cigarettes and the cans of like Coke and lollies and stuff, when I was selling t-shirts, that's right, I was selling apps, sold a video game in high school, developed and sold a video game. Anyway, what I'm getting at is, as I was going through all these different ventures, I would spend a fortune setting up the identity, setting up the credibility. I'd set up, business Gmail. I'd set up a website. I'd put hours into designing graphics. So I'd get people to design graphics for me, awesome looking logo. And then down the track, I realized, this business doesn't work. I'm not making money. One thing I noticed as I got older was that throughout my years of being an entrepreneur, I only just kind of recently realized this over the past few years, but one thing I learned was that I was actually putting more effort into looking like an entrepreneur than being an entrepreneur. I was focused more on looking like I'm making money than actually making money. Now, having a brand spanking new, awesome looking website kind of falls in this category because the website itself is not really going to help you recruit a girl, nor is it really needed. Assuming you're just recruiting girls on Instagram, you just need a social proof for your Insta. Point of the story is, when you're starting out, you need to minimize overhead costs before making money. So I'm just going to get this and I'll write it down as per all my other videos because we're back at school. So when you're starting out, minimize overheads before you've made money, all right? Minimize overheads before you've made money. Secondly, if you do decide to create a website down the line, please use a custom domain name. I don't want to see John's OnlyFans agency.mywebsite.com, all right? Because that is just so off-putting for anyone that doesn't know you or doesn't know your agency. It's just instantly going to turn them off, and it's actually going to work against you than for you. So do not create, this is kind of, it's more relevant to down the track when you're scaling, but do not create without a custom domain. But that's for later. Thirdly, instead of putting all this effort into creating a website when you're just starting out, put all this effort into your Instagram, because assuming you are cold outreaching models from your Instagram, the Instagram is going to be the first thing they click on to see if you have any credibility. So instead of putting your effort into creating this gorgeous looking website before you even started making money, before you got a model, put that effort into social proof in your Insta. Like fake OnlyFans revenue screenshots, highlights, photos of you looking cool, looking like you've got your shit together, and some followers. So put that, we'll go brackets, put that effort into IG instead. All right? So that's all when you're starting out. Now there comes a point where you may want to use a website. There comes a point where you may need a website, or you may just want to help streamline the process of model applications. So I would call that, we'll get another pen here. So that would come under scaling. So when you're scaling, you may want to look into creating agency websites. So when you're scaling, you can look into agency website, mainly for model applications. Mainly for model applications, because as I said, most of your social proof needs to be done in Insta, because that's when these potential clients are going to see and going to make a decision whether they should trust you or not. But then if you want to streamline the application process, you could create an agency website, assuming that you're going to use it with a custom domain name, all right? You can use it to streamline the model application process by creating a form. Wow. That they fill out. So, all right, you're interested? Here's a link, fill it out, and if you meet our criteria, we'll get back to you. Not those exact words, but you do want to give the impression that you are qualifying them, that they have to qualify themselves to you, that they have to earn the right to be managed by you. But that's another video itself. So you can, down the track, create an agency website to streamline the model application process in the form of a form to be filled out. Now, naturally, doing this will also give social proof. We'll also give social proof. That's kind of a given, obviously. So unless you're selling something, or you want to advertise something that you're selling, like a particular service, which you shouldn't at the start. You should just be hyper focused on just recruiting models. Don't worry about a course and that before you've actually done it yourself. I see a lot of people like selling courses that haven't actually done the thing themselves. I can tell they're just taking a shortcut because it's probably easy to try and sell a course. So unless you're selling something, an agency website pretty much just gives a bit more social proof to your Insta and helps to streamline the model application process after they're interested, after you have pitched them, after you've been cold outreaching. So don't even think about that until you're scaling out, until you've already made money, until you already know what it's like to work with models. So to sum it all up, focus on making money rather than looking like you're making money. Put all that effort into social proof in your Insta, and agency website is just like icing down the cake when you start growing and can help streamline the model application process and give you a bit more social proof, a bit more credibility. But at the start, don't worry about it at all. So if this helped you at all, go smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and I'll see you on another video.